Today we're talking about sound dampening, and before we can actually do the sound dampening install, we have to do a surface clean. And the surface clean is basically a three-step process. First is to get rid of all the dirt. Second is to get rid of all the grime, and the last part is to degrease. So to get rid of all the dirt, I'm using a product, this product called Simple Green. And Simple Green is basically something very similar to 409. And the next product I'm using for the degreasing is basically 70% alcohol. All that does is it degreases the surface and makes it so that when you add the sound dampening, it sticks to the surface of wherever you stick the sound dampening without there being an obstruction. That's basically all that we're doing here, is just cleaning the surface. All right, so while that's happening, I'm going to step out of the way just a little bit and let the other guy get in here and get started. And while it's happening, I'm going to talk to you about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Falcon Internet. And Falcon Internet is located in Greensboro, North Carolina. They're an amazing web host. I've been hosting with them for almost 8 years at this point. They host all of my websites, and they take care of all of my software needs. They do database hosting, software development, and obviously web hosting. Contact Mark at Falcon Internet. See the link down below in the description, and they will hook you up ASAP. That said, I'm going to step out of the way just a little bit here and let the other guy do all that chat, all that cleaning, while we listen to some lovely and pleasant music. Wow. All done. All right, so the next step is actually putting in the kill mat. There it is. There's the kill mat. I got the 50 mil. It comes in 80 mil, but I couldn't find any, so we're going with the 50 mil. There you have it. And I need something to open that with, and I should have my handy dandy trusty knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
All right, let's pop that puppy open. First, let's get rid of this stuff, and let's pop open the kill mat here. There it is, with the instructions. Installation guide for automotive sound deadener. That would be me. So there it is. There's your sound deadener. And it's pretty sticky on the back. Oh, there are two pieces there. That's pretty, it's not that sticky, but I imagine when it's attached to the surface there, and once these bubbles are pressed in, that it should stay. Oh, you know what? Before I do the sound deadener, before I add this into the equation, we need to do a little sound test. And I am going to have to do these doors. All right, so there's your sound test. So hopefully, when I finish this entire process, that I should have successfully deadened my sound. All right, now that's all taken care of, now let's get to work, kiddies. First piece is in. Yeah, that's very loud. One down, 7 million to go. Not that hard. It really isn't. It's just tedious work. Okay. So my plan of attack here was basically to cover the surfaces here. I've had a small change of reality or structure in reality here. What I'm going to do is I am going to continue covering all of that. So I'm going to do wall, ceiling, and you'll see how I'm going to do the ceilings in just a little bit. And I'm going to save the floor for the very last. And the floor is going to get covered up in a slightly different way. But basically, it's at this point it's wall, ceiling, floor. So I'm just gonna put this in fast time so that you don't have to sit there and okay, did that one, did that. You don't need to see it. All right, and if anything exciting happens, you'll know about it. Okay. Glad you enjoyed that little bit of fast bidding, because the camera that was sitting there didn't record anything. I don't know whether or not this one recorded anything. I ran out of power. So that wall got done. Hope you enjoyed it. I have an idea. I'm gonna start on the ceiling, and I'm gonna do it in a unique way. I have a chair here. My back is killing me and my knees are killing me. I need knee pads, and I should have thought of that before I did this. So I'm gonna get a chair. Put a chair in here. Much simpler. Okay then, let's get that right there. And I think the chair would be just fine for doing what I need to do here. All right, let me cut up some stuff here. goodness, my fly was undone. That's still a going concern. All right. Infinitely easier. Oh my God. Infinitely easier. The sitting down thing, very cool. Much easier. Alrighty then. It is getting a tad chilly in here. I may have to turn on the heater. Missouri in the wintertime. Yippee. Right to there. And we're going to cut it right there because we're going to stagger them. Not going to put them straight across. Oh. Yeah, I didn't want to do that, but that's all right. I'll live. So we want to do them every other, not every one. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. This piece and that piece right there, and then I can start on the floor, and then we're all done basically. And I think I may actually have enough to finish the whole floor. Well, not the whole floor, the pieces parts of the floor, because we're not doing the whole floor. Wow. You know, I gotta say, this is crazy stuff. It really is. I mean, look at this. I'm building out a van. Well, the build out part hasn't happened yet, but I'm in the beginning stages of that build out. This is crazy stuff. Yeah, it's going way too slow. I'm much slower than I wanted it to, but it'll pick up soon. And when it starts picking up, it'll be like breakneck pace. If somebody had told me 3 months ago that I'd be sitting in New Florence, Missouri, covering my van in soundproofing material, I would have looked at them like they had 16 heads. Let's clear out, kiddies. Are we having fun yet? My best Star Wars reference. Houdini! If anybody can tell me what that's from. Who says that line? What do you get? You get my undying gratitude. Someday soon I will have a merch store, and I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. Houdini! All right, here we go. Whoever told you this work is not difficult is lying through their teeth. There it is. That was a lot. I'm going to end the episode right here. I hope you learned something, or at least sort of understood how to install the sound dampening. So I should have mentioned something at the beginning, and that was, and it's so long ago at this point I can barely remember, that the recommended install is 30%. In my instance, because what I was hearing from other people and reading online, 30% is getting useless. 50% is probably better, but this is closer to 70% of the space, so not more is better. I just used everything, or nearly everything, and tried to map it down as much as I possibly could. There's some logic to this. I know it doesn't look like it, but it will become apparent when we start laying down the insulation and the floor joists for this. So there you go. This right here is my list of patrons. If you'd like to become one, trust me, I will be very, very happy. I desperately need some cash because these appliances are not going to buy themselves. And in case you were unclear, I ran out of money about 2 weeks ago. However, through some very generous folks on this list, they have made it so that I can do the materials portion of the build. So that piece will happen. However, the piece that will happen after that is the appliances and what I can use, or what I absolutely need in order to pull out of here in a reasonable amount of time. Thank you very much for your time, your patience, your patronage, and for watching me rip apart my van and put some sound dampening in. There's a lot of content coming, so please stick around, and I hope you learned something from it. All right. Oops! I forgot to do something. So right in the middle of the episode, I gave you a sample of what it sounds like with the sound dampening not installed. Now the sound dampening has been installed, so better. So it's a little bit more dead, and that's essentially what we wanted. You'll also notice that in the episode, if you were paying attention, I didn't do the doors. Well, guess what? The doors are all done because I did a whole lot of work after that episode. And then there's that guy. And the other side, all the doors are now finally done. Whew, that was a lot of work. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for sticking around. And thank you very much for watching the entire video. Assuming you have. And I look forward to seeing you somewhere on the road. Bye!